Hello, and welcome to this later morning taste challenge. We have two brands from Bacardi Limited. The famous Bacardi Gold. I saw some old ads from the 1940s where they call it Bacardi Amber. Well, whatever you want to call it. It's a standard item. I noticed the price has been going up lately. Don't know why. You probably see this in every bar in America, produced in Puerto Rico. Now that's a 750. Now here's a liter of Castillo Gold. Now the Bacardi company was founded in 1862. Castillo was introduced in 1914. Who originally owned it? I don't know. I don't know the story about this. You can't find out anything except they have it listed on Bacardi Limited under the heading other brands. Now there's one I'd like to try. I don't care about the Castillo Spiced. I've seen that, the black label. I had the Castillo Silver. I hadn't opened it yet, and here's the gold. There's one called Castillo Anejo, the aged. I'd like to try the Castillo aged, but I don't know where to find it. So, and there's no way to do a product search. I just have to look around and hopefully I'll find it. I'm not going to go on some big expedition to look for Bacardi Amber. I mean, Castillo Amber or Gold. It is more amber, really. It's an exotic flavor. Some might say it's a good flavor. I wouldn't go that far. Now, you want to know how much this bottle was? You do? Okay, I'll tell you. It was no. Kind of weird finish. $6.99 for this 1 liter. $6.99 for a liter? Yeah. At Savannah, at Discount Depot. Ron de Castillo. What does that say? San Juan, Puerto Rico. Okay. Catano, Puerto Rico. They're really. All right. Have you had this rum? This was bottled on the 835th. Yeah, the 351st day, the 351st day of 2018. Yikes. They even have a recipe on the back. That's kind of Castillo's noted thing that they put recipes on the back of all their bottles. You ever notice that? All Bacardi brands have a recipe on the back. Here's the Cuba Libre recipe on the back of the bottle here, and that was the 298th day of 2018. This says Castillo and cola. 1 part Castillo Gold, 3 parts cola. Pour over ice in a tall glass, garnish with a lime wedge. Now, the next bottles you get might have a different recipe. They probably rotate them out. So let me know if you ever had Castillo. I'm curious. All right, so we'll pour the Bacardi first because that's the older brand, 1862. Bacardi Gold, okay, expertly crafted by the Bacardi Rum Masters. Original family recipe. Bacardi Gold is blended using rum aged between 1 and 2 years. There's your age statement, between 1 and 2 years. So it's no less than a year old and no more than 2. Then shaped through a secret blend of charcoals. What kind of wood? We don't know. That's why it's secret. To craft a remarkable smooth rum character. I have found that it's remarkably smooth. It's very good. And the price is oh so nice. The most popular rum in the world. You might see Castillo in a bar, but you'd have to look over the counter down below. They're not going to showcase that. If you say, I want a rum and Coke, this is what you're going to get for $8. You say, I want a Bacardi Gold and Coke, you can get that, but you probably pay $9.50. You know what I mean? All right. Don't fly away, Blue Jay. Castillo. Castillo. Bacardi. Now, what about the appearance here in the morning? This will be the last liquor I'm drinking today, let me assure you. Will I drink any beer today? I drank one. The video will be posted in a few days. We hope. Yeah, I'm going to probably do a taste challenge later and then just top it off with like a Budweiser. You know. Okay, not saying that in a bad way. There's just, I have some extra ones. Okay, 12-ounce bottle. Well, they're both gold. Now, how long is the Castillo aged? I don't know. They don't say. Do they have colorings added? I don't know. They don't say. They're not required to say. And when it comes to rum, you can add coloring. You don't have to disclose it. And when we say coloring, we mean caramel color. Nice alcohol eggs. How do you get caramel coloring? Take sugar in a pan, you brown it. Gets that tan color right. Then you add it to the rum. My mother used to do that when she would make pralines and then add the pecans. Take the sugar and make the pralines. Pralines. Some people say we always say pralines. All right. She made some good ones. I don't know why I'm even mixing them up, because it's not going to be any, I'm telling you, it's not going to be any kind of challenge. And to be fair, I warned people not to watch this video. I said, don't watch the video. You're wasting time. It's not going to be a challenge. That's the way to promote your channel, right? Say, don't watch the videos. I'm not telling you don't watch my videos. I said, don't watch this one. Okay. I mean, you can watch it, but it's going to be, I already told you what's going to happen. Okay. I have to go cut the grass soon. Listen to that bird. Come on over here then. You don't mind raiding other birds' nests? It smells like Castillo Gold because it has that weird olive oil and musty grain. You say grain, it's made with sugar, not grain. Cane sugar is a grass. I know, but it's just a weird smell. You can't even describe it. You have to go get some Castillo Gold on your own and drink it. And you'll see what I mean. You'll say, whoa, that's a peculiar smell. It smells awful. Like maybe some batches of, this is what some people have said on my comments, that some batches of Bacardi don't come out right, so they make it and they say that's Castillo. I don't know about that. I don't know how they could verify that story. Oh, so clean. So sugary, got an alcohol burn, but it's pleasant and mellow at 40 proof, 80 proof, 40%. Oh, that's Bacardi, baby. This is Bacardi Gold. This is the world famous Bacardi Gold. Look how watery it is. This is the not world famous Castillo Gold. It's watery too. They look the same, but the smell, no. Oh. It smells like bagasse. How you spell that? B-A-G-A-S-S? Bagasse. That's that leftover pulp. The squeezed out stalks of the sugar cane. That's what it is. All the stuff after they squeeze out the sugar cane. Oh man, and those bagasse trucks come down the road and they smell so rancid. We used to say, what's that smell? And my daddy would say, that's bagasse. Because we have sugarcane plantations around here. Well, actually, we have rum distilleries around here. West of us, off of I-10, and east of us, off of Interstate 10. Yep. You heard me right. Rum. They're not big operations, but they're there. Still, as weird as this smells, and believe me, it smells very weird. There's some sugar products underneath. Got to say one thing about it. You can't accuse it of being run-of-the-mill and ordinary, because it ain't nothing like that. I didn't say it was good. I just say it was weird. It's the kind of thing, though, it's so idiosyncratic. It's so quaint that you might start liking it, you know, just because of its kind of wrongness, you know. These things, you hate them so much you start to like them. All right, taste. Mm. You get charcoal, you get sugar, a lot of sugar, you get wood. It's almost like they're using a harsh kind of wood, like maybe it's not really mellow oak something. Oh man. How many people drink Castillo Gold neat? Oh, it's probably less than 1% of the market. Is it a big seller? Yeah, I see it everywhere. Is it a popular product? Well, yeah, it's a big seller, so it's popular. Is it a respected product? I never heard anybody try to brag about they drink Castillo Gold. They might try to hide it. When you come to their house, they might show the Bacardi, but they might be drinking it. Maybe they'll replace it. No, they could never fool anybody with that stuff. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know too many people. Like, you ever see anybody wearing a Castillo Gold T-shirt? Might see them wearing a Bacardi T-shirt. Usually they're wearing Captain Morgan apparel, though. You ever notice that? A lot of people wear Captain Morgan apparel. I've never had a Captain Morgan rum in my life. In my life. Would I like to try it? Yeah, yeah. Mm. Oh, that is so much better. Wood, charcoal, sugar, straightforward, not weird, not off, not quaint, not unusual, not peculiar, not wrong, not any of those things. It's like rum the way it should be, I guess, since I've only been drinking rum a few months. But it's it's like you would expect it to be. Like when I first tried rum last year, 2018, the Myers' original dark. It tasted exactly like I expected it to taste. I read the description on their website and I tried it and I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Bacardi Gold, same thing. I read the description, I tasted it. It tastes exactly as I expected it to taste. There's nothing off track about it. Now the Castillo, there is no description, so you don't know what to expect. Man, I was at Walmart this morning looking at their rum section. I said, look at this weird stuff here. They have the usual suspects, the Ray, the Don Q, the Parrot Bay, all that stuff. And then some off the wall stuff. I might borrow it. They had the Caliber rum. Caliber. $9.96 for a 1,750 milliliter bottle. Not 750 milliliters, 1,750 liters. Not the 1,000, the 1,000. I said, oh, how good could that be for $9.96? But I saw a lady right in front of me. She was buying some Caliber gin. And she looked at me and kept walking. I was thinking, almost asked her, almost said, that stuff any good? I asked a guy 2 years ago, he was buying Caliber vodka. We were checking out at Walmart. I said, you ever tried that stuff? Is it any good? I asked him, it says Caliber any good? He said, oh no, it's terrible. But we're buying it for New Year's Eve. We're making Jello shots. I said, oh, okay. He said, but it's no good. We just making Jello shots. I said, okay, well, that was his honest assessment. He doesn't know me. Oh, I didn't tell him, well, you know, I do video reviews on YouTube. You know, I have a channel. You should be very impressed. I didn't tell him anything like that. I was just curious, and he told me, no, it's terrible. My experience with the Caliber Canadian is that actually it's pretty good. So I'm so curious, oh, so very curious to try the Caliber white rum. That's going to be an experience. Castillo Gold. I want to talk about how bad it is, but I can't really say that. Because I really don't think if something is unusual, that means it's bad. Usually things taste bad when you say, oh, wow, this really tastes bad. But I don't think I ever said that about Castillo Gold. I just kept remarking about how strange it is. How odd. It's an oddity. But I can't honestly say it's bad. I can't really say that. That would be a lie. And I'm not here to lie to you. If you want something that's just an odd item, get the Castillo Gold. And then if you're like me, and a lot of you like the Whiskey Scout, he'll laugh, ha ha ha, but he'll go buy it. You know what I mean? Because he's like me. He's like, I got to try this weird thing, you know? And then he'll agree, you know, that's really strange. There's some kind of vanilla also, and there's some kind of, well, there's a lot of alcohol, like rubbing alcohol flavor. Is there a place in this world for weird off-the-wall liquors that don't quite taste right? Oh, yeah, sure. Why? Everything doesn't have to be perfected, you know? Heck, you're only paying $6.99 a liter. What's the downside? There's no downside. Some of these beers, oh, I've had a few beers I couldn't drink. I couldn't drink them. I said, nah, it's going to come up. It's coming back. It won't, my body won't digest it. If I drank the whole bottle, it's coming back up. I didn't drink them. I poured them out. Couldn't do it. I've never had a liquor. I've never, ever, ever drank a whiskey, gin, rum, brandy, vodka in any point that was so bad I couldn't drink it. That has never happened. I had a wine once. I poured out. I took one sip and poured it out. The video's still there. What was that stuff called? Gibson's sherry or something. Gibson's Vineyards. I said, this stuff's rancid. It smelled rancid. It smelled like meat marinade, beef marinade. And then I told the guy at the store, I said, this stuff, something's wrong with this stuff. It tasted rancid. He said, oh, well, people cook with it. Well, what does that have to do with the bottle I bought being rancid, that people cook with it? I should have kept it and brought it back and said, you smell that and tell me you would drink it. Ain't no way he'd have drank it. I don't care what kind of department manager he was. He would have said, well, we'll give you your money back, $4.99. That's all I paid. I just took it off as a loss. Okay, but that's the only wine I ever had. And I don't think the Gibson's Family Vineyards is that bad. I just think that particular bottle was spoiled, rancid. Oh, every other wine I drank, I could finish them. Some of them weren't too good, but I could finish them. No liquor have I ever had that I couldn't finish, ever. And I've had some questionable ones like Vodka, which is actually better than people say. I've had Crown Rush vodka. Well, that one's a little... You could drink it, you know, in that kind of item. But never had one I couldn't finish. No. But beer? Oh, baby. I've had so many. I bet you I've had 24 beers I could no way finish. There's no way I was drinking them. It wasn't going to happen. I know I'm not into getting sick, you know. But liquor is different. Like, you can get a bad liquor, in my experience. Have I ever had a unquestionably bad liquor? Unquestionably bad. The Hartley VS was pretty close to that. Hartley VS. You had to kind of like take your time sipping it because you were worried if you'd come back. You had to negotiate each sip. They don't even make it anymore. But I still drank the whole bottle, as dreadful as it was. The Hartley brandy, just the regular without the VS or VSOP Hartley brandy. Yeah, I could drink that. It tastes strange. I mean, you wonder how can this be a top I mean, it really is a seller. I mean, people buy it. It's known. It's known. It's out there. It's known. People know about it. I have people comment, oh, we drank this. The Hartley VSOP is even better than that. But I'm not going to sit there and say it's good. It's not. I don't know what your level of deprivation is, your level of depravity. You know what I mean? Deprivation, depravity, obscenity, and I don't know what your level is. But if I buy VSOP from Hartley, I could drink it. I'd love to find the Hartley bottled in bond. Do they still make it? I don't think so. But Sazerac, I think, makes brands they're not aware of. In other words, they have a portfolio that they're aware of, and then there's other brands they don't even realize they make them because they might keep their records in like a notebook. Kind of like Pabst Brewing Company. They have brands they produce that I don't think they're aware of. Like you might walk into a liquor store and say, well, you'd be stunned and say, what is this Pabst Ice? And you take it off and say, Pabst Ice? I thought that was gone like 12 years ago, 20 years ago. And then you look at this, say Best Buy, August 2019. Well, it's fresh. Then you send an email to Pabst. Oh, I was sending you an email about the availability of Pabst Ice. Unfortunately, Pabst Ice has not been produced since September 2009, but we appreciate your inquiry, blah, blah, blah. And you'd be like, well, I just got a can. It's from 2019. Oh, well, that's obviously wrong. No, I have it in my hand. If you lose the recipe of one of your brands, you heard what I said, if you lose the recipe, like why did they have to hire some old 80-year-old guys to recreate the Schlitz recipe from the 1960s? Well, they couldn't find the recipe. It's like, how do you lose the recipe of a famous beer around the world? Oh, wow, we kept it in this little box that the man had underneath his desk by his locker, and he couldn't find it. Great. That's really that's a winning business strategy, I'm pretty sure. All right, well, anyway, I gotta get out of here. So I did misplace some comic books. I'm looking for these detective comics. Like 9 issues are missing from 2009. But I'm not running a big company. And I'm sure when I was taking them out and reorganizing them, I stuck them with something else. I'll find them in 10 years. I'm not going to go through 9,000 comic books looking for it. I don't think that's going to happen. Yep, Bacardi. It's so obvious. Bacardi is so much better than Castillo Gold, but we would hope that would be the case since it's a premium product and Castillo Gold is a budget product. All right, blah, 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 talk. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching this video production. And then later today, an amber, a red, whatever you want to call it, red beer, amber beer taste challenge.